Excited to be here. As you jump inside, make sure that you put a comment or inside the chat where you guys are calling in from. Today is training number 270. Topic title for today, remotivating a stagnant team. Now, if you have a team right now, and I don't care if it's 5 people or if it's 2,500 people, and you feel like that there's a little bit of stagnation, it could be with the volume and people coming in, people quitting, people going elsewhere, put a 111 inside that chat box. If you feel like you have a team that where you'd hit a rank, you're going down, you hit a rank again, but then you're going down, and it feels like, especially during the summertime, maybe that things are a little bit stagnant, put a 111 inside that chat. What I'm going to do is do a share screen with you guys. And by the way, I'm going to give you access to everything that I cover with you today. Again, topic title, remotivating a stagnant team. The first thing I tell people is that you have to change your language of how you speak about your team. And the only reason why I say this is based upon conversations that I actually have with people. If you keep saying things are stagnant, volume's going down, volume's the same, volume's not growing, then things are going to continue to be stagnant. This is an energy. And what happens is it affects your own energy. It affects your belief. It affects your confidence and your ability to actually grow it again. Some of you have gotten to the point where you don't believe you could ever hit that rank again. You feel like that's something you did before, but you can't do it again. But the reality is it starts with your words, and it also starts with your actions as well. See, the way that we describe things, it either keeps them or changes them. So think about it. When you log into your back office right now, if you were to describe what's going on in your back office, it's either going to keep or it's going to change. It's kind of like the saying, if you complain, you'll remain. But if you'll praise, you'll be raised, right? If you look in your back office and you're actually putting an energy back there that you know that things are either going to grow or that they're growing right now, how you describe that's going to determine what happens with your team, okay? How many of you are guilty of saying this? And put a 222 inside the chat. Man, my team is not doing a dang thing. Now, you probably use some different words and 4-letter words, cuss words, and all that, but you feel like this is something I'm either saying in my mind consciously or unconsciously, but I'm also saying it either to the sideline, the upline, or your team in general, that things are not happening. People aren't showing up to calls. People aren't showing up to events. My team is not doing a dang thing. I can tell you I've said that before. Sometimes it can feel like that you are the only person who is grinding. If you feel like that you are the only person grinding on your team, put a 333 inside of that chat box. If you feel like, man, I'm the only one doing something. I'm the only one out there really trying to grow this thing, right? Put a 333 inside of that chat, okay? Here's the thing, whatever we continue to say or believe, our team will and continue to do. Because that's the thing, is that if we keep saying those things, if we keep believing those things, and it doesn't matter what the stats say, it doesn't matter what the past says, if we say it and we believe it, and now it's actually a part of who we are, our team will continue to be that way. I don't care if I'm stuck at Chairman 100. I'm glad to be stuck at Chairman 100, and I'm excited for Chairman 250. I'm excited for Chairman 500. I'm excited for Chairman 750. Right? You be grateful for where you are and be excited about where you're going and be blissfully dissatisfied. Okay. Number one, here's kind of the call to action for this. Number one is you want to create an environment, a culture that people like, regardless of whether they produce or not. Create an environment, create a culture that people like. So look at Amway as an example. People love being a part of it, even though that so many people don't make money. Because the culture, the environment, the personal development, the leadership, the inspiration, regardless of whether these people produce or not, use the products or not, build or not, people like being a part of it. I can think of several teams right now that I have where people feel like that whether they're making money trading or building, and they're not making money with either one of them, they're just excited to be part of something because this is more exciting than their work. They want to be associated with people that are going somewhere, people that have goals. This is the number one retention tool is what? Culture. Okay. Some may be on Autopay literally for years. And I've seen this because I can name some people right now. They're on Autopay for years and they could be happy as a lark because they feel like that they belong to something. I know people in my previous business, they were on Autopay for years. I know people in this business, they've been on Autopay for years. I know that they probably don't make money trading. They're certainly not making money building, but because they are associated with Alex Morton, Jason Brown, Matt Rosa, Chris Terry, myself, and others, they stay because it's improving and enhancing their lives. Okay. Look at it this way. This is actually a great stat. 5% of your team, and when I say team, that's both IBOs and customers, 5% of your team, they want to make it to the top. Yet that 5% sometimes wants to impose their will and their burning desire for success on the 95% when they don't want or believe they can do it. You realize that most people don't believe that they can make six figures trading, that they don't believe that they can make six figures building. Yet we're trying to impose this will and almost force people and push them. You know what you're going to do? You're going to push them out of the business. That's what you're going to do. See, there's a small percentage of people that even believe that they could go chairman or go chairman in the charts. So for me, I don't push people. I inspire people. And if they want to move forward through my leadership, awesome. If they don't, that's okay. I'm going to keep moving forward anyway. Okay. So this part, I'm speaking to some of you right now. This part right here, we're imposing our will, almost like we're trying to force people to do this. Okay. Number two, key number two, ask yourself, how can I create more consistency with those that have desire? You got people where they're consistent for a week and then they stop. They start, they stop, they start, they stop. They're coming to events and they don't come to events. They trade, they don't trade. They are inconsistent with showing up to the events of life. It could be the gym. It could be trading calls. It could be convention. It could be a virtual event. So this is a good question to ask. I'm going to give you guys the answer. Number one is vision. Who do you want to be? Who do you want to become? See, to me, this is a big one right here. Who is the person that I want to be? What am I willing to give up and literally sacrifice? And who do I want to become? And this is for you guys to ask yourself as well, okay? Who do you want to become? This is going to give you the tips for the necessary changes that you need to make, okay? All right, so here's a few keys. Daily personal development. That's both for you and it's for your team. Without daily personal development, whether it's books or audios, I find people are inconsistent. And once they hit that stagnation point, they never actually get out of it. I have done personal development for 24 years, almost 7 days a week. I read a book or listen to an audio. And these days I do a lot of it on podcasts and YouTube, okay? Where I get far more that I can listen to than I can read, but I do it daily. Commit to attend events. Are you going to the virtual event that's $25? Raise my hand. Yes, absolutely. And I'm speaking twice. Even if I wasn't speaking, I would go. Am I going to Croatia? Yes. It's going to cost me thousands to go. I'm going to go. Am I going to the next USA regional? Yes. I don't miss events. I've missed one event in 24 years, and it's when our daughter had a brain injury. Okay. I am committed to attending events. You set the example. You are the leader. Other people eventually follow. Now, number three is product usage creates long-term value. You got to get people using the products and services that we have. If you don't, they're going to go away. Because if this is just about building and recruiting and stuff like that and going chairman, most of the people aren't going to make that anyway. The culture and the usage of our products is the key to create long-term growth and get out of stagnation. You look at other companies out there, and I won't give their names, but they have a very high retention rate. It's culture, but it's also people love the products and services. Whatever those products and services are, they love them. You got to keep people using what it is we have, even if it's on a demo account. They want to trade. If it's on a demo account, this creates a long-term value, gives them a reason, a justification to pay the monthly subscription. You got to keep people using the products, and this will help both you as well as your team get out of stagnation. Guys, I want to give you access to these slides I've gone over today, plus today's recording that's being recorded right now. If you hop on over to Brandon Boyd Official, I have one Instagram account. I want you to put a message in there, a DM, and let me know that you want the video and the PDF. I'm going to give every single person a copy of this today. I believe right now, even during the summer, that you can get out of this mindset of stagnation. You got to understand, it is a mindset. There's only very few excuses for people to not be in momentum. And usually that might be around like Christmas time or something like that, where a lot of people are celebrating. That's totally understandable. But for most other times of the year, it is a mindset. Someone said the summer's slow. I said, for you, it's slow. For me, it goes as fast as my mind goes. It goes as fast as I am moving. Some of my biggest growth happened during the summer. Even the last couple of weeks on a promotion we've run, volume has been exploding. It is a mindset. Every one of you can get out of stagnation. That includes trading, building, your marriage, your relationship, your health, and your spirituality. Every one of you watching this right now on social media can get out of stagnation. I believe that. And if you do, put an amen inside that chat. Guys, thank you for joining me today on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Zoom. I appreciate each and every one of you for attending this call, and I will see you next Tuesday on our training. Have a good day, everyone.